Gang, welcome, welcome, welcome. Firstly, anyone who was in waiting for me to come. Apologies for sucking myself off a bit there with the 7,000 messages to myself. Yeah, that was a mistake. Sorry about that. I I basically have been messing around with some auto messages on StreamerBot, and yeah, apparently me speaking has just automatically delivered 7,000 messages. So I need to look at that. But we haven't got time for that today. So, sugar. I have just seen a message from my partner. Hold on. She's going to be... Okay. I've just seen a message from my partner, basically saying she's coming home from work early, which is great, because we love her, obviously. And we want to spend as much time with her as possible, but it does mean I now probably don't have time for this run. But we're just going to go in blind. We're going to go in raw. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We're just going to go in. We're just going to do a run. One and done. Oh, God, look at that. 76. Yes, we're just going to run it. Run that. See how we get on. If anyone is watching, please feel free to say hello in the chat. You may get 7,000 automatic messages shouting you out based on my poor StreamerBot programming, so that'd be exciting, wouldn't it? I am streaming, I think, at the minute on Twitch, Kick, which is new, YouTube. Okay. That's never happened before. Right, come on. Let's reset, let's reset. Go again. YouTube horizontal and YouTube vertical. The problem with streaming on so many platforms is there's I'm streaming on 4 platforms, so there's 4 points of failure. I struggle to get even one platform stable and correct. But we are going for the strategy of throw enough shit against the wall and some of it will stick, do you know what I mean? That's the content creation strategy. Wow, come on. Doesn't bode well. Basically, I need a 100% clean run if I'm going to actually complete it before the wife gets home. That's better. Should be. Here we go. Yesterday was diabolical, but we had fun. So yesterday's run, we had 2 attempts and both failed before we even got to Morgott, which is rare. One failed, well, I say failed, like we just restarted because we had the luxury, basically. Because it just wasn't clear. What actually did happen? Oh no, that's not what happened. I'm literally lying straight at you. Basically, I died like 3 times to bloody DTS. He did that thing where he doesn't quite go far enough to fall off the cliff and just get stuck. We have not nailed that bow cancel in ages. Yeah, he just got stuck on the cliff. Anyway, so I thought, let's reset because we had time to have one more go. And then we died up to Radahn 3 times. So, yeah. Hopefully a blip. Rolling back the months dying to Radahn, but hopefully that means we're one step closer to the PB. in the sales world, there's a philosophy called the law of averages, or a model called the law of averages, and basically what it says is mathematically, every time you get a no, this is in sales, you are mathematically closer to getting a yes. So if on average it takes X amount of no's to get your first yes, it's just a case of firing through those no's as quickly as possible. And I apply that to the speedrunning. I will get this PB, but it might take 50 more attempts to get it. So every attempt is one step closer. So if today's not the day, we're one run closer. One good thing we did achieve on yesterday's stream, which is ironic for how bad it was, is we hit the average number of viewers. Sorry, just focusing. We hit more than 3 average viewers on Twitch, which is the second time we've done it. And if you do it 4 times in a 30-day period, that means you get affiliate status. Well, it's one of the criteria for affiliate status, but I have already done the other ones. That's not the right way at all. Which would that be exciting? I mean, we'd do this for fun, but we wouldn't say no. We wouldn't say no to affiliate status. More things, more widgets for me to worry about. As always, if there is any issues with the stream, audio, visuals, please let me know so I can try and fix it. One of my OG viewers, Rex, he jumped on my YouTube stream the other day and he let me know that basically it was absolutely balked. And I wouldn't have had any idea had he not told me. And now I fixed it, so shout out Rex. God, this is a bit of a crusty start. Fairly smooth though, that made up for it. Okay. Is this going to be a sub 515 Celia? That'd be nice. Look at that, 510. We'll take it, we'll take it. We don't have any PBs in the splits because, I did explain this yesterday, but basically we changed route. We changed our whole strat really. We were experimenting with a different route. So I was using a different split. And then I decided to go back to my old route, but that meant I lost all the data. Well, not unfortunately. God, go the right way, man. Which is ironic, actually, because yesterday was my first day going back to the old strat, which is basically easier but slightly slower, but should be more consistent. And we died earlier than we've died in absolutely months, so you tell me what's going on there. Basically, I just went and got a Somber 5 from there. The other strat, you don't get that Somber 5. You just go +4 for basically the first half of the run. And you pick up a Somber 5 much later. But it means you have to fire through quite a few bosses at +4 instead of +5. And what I was finding was every boss, let's say it's a 30-second time loss to get that +5, let's say. If I'm losing sort of 7 seconds per boss because I'm doing less damage and therefore each one's taking more time, effectively it becomes a net loss, or at least a net equal, than just getting the 5, but it's much more difficult and much less consistent in terms of actually achieving the run. That was a lot of waffle, wasn't it? Sorry, gang. Womp. To be honest, gang, I don't think this is going to work. Yeah. Do you know what? My wife just texted me and she's asked me to pick her up from the station at 20 past, which is in like half an hour. So obviously I'm not going to be able to do the run. So what I'll do, let me update this. Let me update this to boss practice again. I might as well stick on the stream, seeing as we're here. And we'll just do a bit of boss practice. We'll do a bit of boss practice until. Oops. Don't need to open it twice. We'll do just a bit of casual boss practice. So, sorry if anyone was riveted by that. But I tell you what, the challenge will be. We have 30 minutes to do every boss. That's the challenge. See if I can beat them all before I have to pick up the... Don't do this. I knew it was going to do this, man. It always does this, man. So for some reason, because I'm referencing... Basically, when I use a save manager, it's referencing like obviously duplicate save files that I've got, but I use a software program to do it. And if it doesn't match like the character, then it just starts you at the beginning. And for some reason, the only way I've been able to fix it is to start a brand new save file like this. Pick any character, doesn't matter. Start the game. Tell you what I do need to do. And then from here, usually it works. Right. Also, full transparency, I always use a no-death cheat engine for the practice. That's not to cheat, but what it means is that instead of having to wait for the "you died" animation and then the game to reload back at the last bonfire before I can quit out and reload the save file, I can just instantly quit out because I know I'd be dead anyway. Does that make sense? Right, here we go. Let's go. Every boss in the run in half an hour. That's the goal. See if we can do it all first time. Give me good RNG. Good RNG, thank you. This should be alright now. Words. Yeah. Wow, well, we rip Deathless. Rip first try. Usually, if he does his fire before he runs around the corner, he won't do it again. If he straight runs, it's usually back there fire, so it should be alright. That should be textbook. There we go. One down, let's go. This one, if I die here, then it's really bad news bears. That was I don't know how you save any more time than that. Is this a +4 tree sentinel or a +5? +4. So this tree sentinel should be actually easier IRL. So that's +4. +5 is so much better. But I only made that as a practice save file when I was doing my +4 version of the run. Same as Radahn, actually. This is +4 when in a real run it'd be +5. I suppose in a way it's better to practice hard, like when it's harder. That makes sense. The actress said to the bishop. Although it does sometimes slightly change the strats, which you've got to be careful about. perfect one cycle. Come on. Missed it. Oh, yeah. Why did I say that? Where are you? There he is. Right, we are firing through him, to be fair. We are firing through them, to be fair. Oh dear. Okay, it's not. Nope. It's not what it's supposed to look like, but... How are we getting on for time? Oh, tight, tight, tight. What time should we get in? 4:20. Come on. About a third of the way through, I'd say. It's going to be very tight, this, because it gets a lot spicier later. Got a headshot. Oh my goodness me, what have I done there? Come on. This could be a bit funny opening. Oh my days. There we go. Oh my days. Who's next? Gold free. Where is he? Let's go. Nearly. Jumping attacks on him. I think you need 3. Let's find out. It's pretty close. Yeah. Luckily I was full health. Right, here we go. That first major time will sink. Do you know what's annoying there? That was actually some good impro. Because I closed my game, the no dead script reset, which is why I died, which is why I'm losing even more time. That's back, load that. Oh, gang, I don't know, man. We're going to have to literally hang up the stream and bounce instantly in like 15 minutes, absolute max. I just don't think I've got it in me, gang. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Right, come on. Boo, give me this one. Good RNG. Let's go. I did the cleanest fire giant of my life in yesterday's run, actually. Actually, no, it wasn't the run. It was in the boss practice after the run died. It was clean. Need another one of them. Come on. Jump. Yeah. Move. That was clean as well. Oh. So clean. So clean, gang. Don't do that. That's better. This has been clean so far, but the problem with these bastards is that is the stupid weird riposts. One down. Okay. One cycle. There is so much chat in my widget to say that not a single person has chatted. This is like a really good example of a day in the life of a streamer. Right, come on, run at me. Just run at me straight away. Yes.
I will not stone.
That should be good. I was having a little bit of a problem with Malekith yesterday, though. See, this is it's becoming a bit of an issue, this. I keep missing him with that run at me again. Run at me. Thank you.
Not have it stolen.
This is annoying. This is normally not a sticky one for me. Today it is. So, two of the issues this one can do is not run at you immediately, and then go over there for some reason. Then you've got to be really accurate with your second half of your skill. And sometimes if he's over here, Malekith then goes into a weird position. Worst boss in Elden Ring time. It's going to be so tight, man.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall stand strong. Queen Marika has high hopes for us. We
cheers. Haven't missed anyone, have I? Could be done this. We could do this. We could actually do this, gang. Not that I didn't have any faith in myself whatsoever, but come on. Certainly couldn't have gone any more textbook. Right, look at this. We're on the final boss, gang. Could we actually do this? Final boss can be an absolute bastard, so RNG. So far, so good, team. That is a lovely first phase. This has been absolutely textbook Radabeast as well. Can't ask for much better than this. Let's go! Boom. Alright, gang. Well, look at that. I actually finished before I thought I would. So, sorry for the short one. I was hoping I'd get a nice run in, but yeah. This way I get to spend some time with my wife, which is also nice. Listen, I'll probably stream on Monday. Streaming in the evenings can happen. It depends if my wife, she's heavily pregnant, so sometimes she goes to bed early. That gives me a bit of time. That's why I don't have a schedule. But you might catch me this evening. This is UK time, or maybe next Monday. If not, thank you for checking this out, either live or VOD. And yeah, I guess I'll see you again. Nice one. Bye.